Hey everyone, happy Friday. Hope you're all having an awesome week and you're excited to hear about the brand new book I read, which is Bariloche Sector by Lexi Foss, featuring Mason and Kristen on the cover. This is part of her X-Clan series, all about wolves. I am going to read the back of the book and then tell you what I thought about it. Life is a series of prisons, and in the end, there's only death. Kari. My father enslaved me, ruined me, sold me, left me to suffer until he rescued me. Alpha Sven Mickelson of Norse Sector claims to be my savior, to want me to live and vows to protect me. But I know Alphas can't be trusted. All he wants is my mating bond, to own me, to make me his. So maybe I'll use this alpha instead, or maybe he'll become the alpha I've always craved. Sven. My destiny is to lead, to own, to possess. I'm an alpha of significant birthright, and I'm ready to claim what's mine, except she continues to deny me. Omega Kari's broken, destroyed, a female shredded apart by those she trusted most, and I'm the only one who can piece her back together, if she lets me. I sense the fighter lurking beneath her fur, and am daring her to come out to play, because when she does, I'll finally be able to stake my claim. So go on then, little wolf. Give me your pain, and together we'll burn Bariloche Sector to the ground. So Lexi does have a warning at the beginning of this book. Saying that this is one of the hardest books she's ever written, and how she struggled with that. And there is a content disclaimer that it contains depressive material and self-harm as well. Kari is so broken, she says, my world is a nightmare, that this book is broken up into 3 parts. The whole first part is her in that broken state and Sven trying to put her back together, and just all the different elements that entails. He sees her as his mate, but for her, just of all the abuse she suffered growing up, it's really hard for her to see that as even being possible, just because of everything she's gone through. So it takes a lot for a bond to be possible to be built between them. She won't really believe that he's different. The word and phrasing of hope comes up a lot during the book, and she doesn't want to have hope because that will further bring her down when things don't go the way that they are supposed to be going. So he says he'll prove it through his actions that he's different and that he can help bring her back to herself. One of the quotes that Sven's dad said that I really liked was, the best lessons are the ones taught without much involvement. And Sven is trying to be the alpha that he's destined to be, but he also has a lot on his plate, especially with Kari, and all the elements that entails. Sven kind of always knew that Kari was meant to be his, and she sees him as the light I needed to guide me from the shadows. So there is a lot of different elements in this book: love, romance, the trigger warning that I said at the beginning of the book, and it is a wild ride for these two. There's a lot of action and violence as well. So there's a little bit of a mix of everything. So having said that, have you checked out Lexi's ex-clan novel, Bariloche Sector? And what do you think about it? I hope everyone has an amazing weekend. Make sure to subscribe because I will have more Friday reads coming soon.